Hello folks, hello people, hello anybody that just happened to stumble across my little YouTube channel. How are you all doing? I'm fine, thanks for asking. Today is Friday the 30th of September. Well, there's September gone, right? And today I'm doing Stuart and Yvonne's wedding, and I'm going to a place called Anstey Hall. Now, if you do follow my videos, I've been to Anstey Hall a number of times over the years. I think I've been there once this year already, but it's on there anyway. It's a room turnaround, as you know, if you listen to my videos. It's my favourite sort of gig. Spoke to, it was booked last year actually, so I sort of spoke to Yvonne, the bride, this week, today being Friday, and then she said to me, do you remember me saying about Scottish music? And I thought, well, scratching my thinking, I don't know, because I normally make little notes if people ask me anything specific. Anyway, she sent me this playlist of songs that her guests requested. They did the RSVP with "Would you like to hear a song?" And of course, there's all sorts of different things on there. Some of them just like you know, not your typical wedding stuff. There's a Prodigy song on there. All right, nothing wrong with Prodigy if you like it, but you know, where do you put it? Blah blah blah. But there were about 6 or 7 traditional Scottish Gaelic dancing, I think that's what it's called, where you normally have a caller. Now, I spoke to or messaged a Scottish DJ up in Scotland land, who told me, because I thought I'd just play all these 4 or 5 songs back to back, but he said no, do 2, then do another 2, because they'd be too tiring. So that's all he said really. So yeah, and there's going to be a son and a mum dance, and that's a Scottish song as well. So I spent a few pennies on Amazon Music to download some of these songs that I didn't already have, and there was no reason for me to have them anyway. So yeah, so we shall see what's occurring. Some of the songs that I didn't have on this for RSVP sort of request thing, I found on Tidal, which I subscribed to. Hopefully the signal's okay, and I think it has been, because I've been there before and I spotted the phone to the laptop and stuff before. So yeah, so that's junction 2, or is it junction 3? I think it's junction 2 of the M6, Copyright, and you go through Anstey Village. Now, I normally give you the weather report from Northampton, so I'm going to look out the window now, and it is peeing down. It is chucking it down. Now it's only 3 o'clock. I don't have to leave for a while, so I'm hoping, well, it can rain here, but I don't want it to be raining the other end, because with this particular venue, you have to park a bit away from the actual hall. It's a separate, it's called an orangey, so it's separate, and you can't park right up against it. When you're unloading, you've got to park a bit further out, so the guests can come in and out and go into the main building. It's different when you're loading back up. You can back up quite close because there's no guest there. So I'm hoping that you know, the rain will subside, because it's like peeing down. It's really peeing, and I think it's the first time, I think, this year. It's a Friday. So, and I've got to be honest with you, I don't get many, if at all, Friday bookings. I don't know why that is. A friend of mine has a lot of Friday bookings. He doesn't advertise or anything, so I don't quite understand that. But it's a venue I know quite well, and if you look at my videos, you know it. It's the far end, so you've got to drag all your equipment to the far end of the wall. It's the venue, if you don't recall, where last year or the year before, pre-COVID, where they had a bank of about 6 sockets behind me, and none of them worked. I don't know if you remember that particular video, but the subsequent visit earlier on this year, they've all been fixed. But it's a far end. You set up, got nowhere to really put the rubbish. You have to leave it in a corner somewhere, and last time I was on a Saturday, they had to get the room ready for a Sunday. So I'm hoping that maybe they don't have to do it. So I was in their way really, and they were in my way. So hopefully that if it's another wedding there tomorrow, which it probably will be, they won't have to do the room turnaround while I'm there trying to clear up. Because it's the best will of the world. They're trying to keep out my way, I'm trying to keep out. But you know, we do get in each other's way, as you're probably aware. So that's it. So Stuart and Yvonne's wedding celebrations today. It's evening do. It's a room turnaround. It's also a place where I loaded and put everything in the hallway, ready to go into the main room. I told Yvonne I can, you know, when they allow me in, they allow me in. So she's aware of that. So let's see what it is. I've not done really one with specifically asking for a whole bunch of Scottish songs. I'll see how that goes, and all the other songs, probably the ones that I don't feel will go down too well, probably stick them in while they're having their early doors or while they're having their buffet later on or something. Some are slow, some aren't. And there's a few Scottish ones for the Scottish people, I guess. So anyway, that's it really. Take care, I'll catch you on the other side. So guys, I'm in the hallway, if you recognise the hallway. That's all my stuff, half unpacked, sticks are unpacked, it's just stuff. Poles are there, bases are there, empty boxes, all my empty stuff's here. So yeah, if you remember last time, over here was a sweet cart, but nothing here today. It's a miserable day out there. It's miserable. So that's the photo booth man has turned up. He's unloading. They won't let you come beyond the arch. It's okay when you're going home, but not during the day. So it's 20 to 7 and they're doing the speeches. The speeches just started 20 to 7. I've been here for a while now, I got early. Actually there was an accident on the road anyway. And Google Maps took me the other way. So there we go, just unpacked everything. Stand, laptops are in there, lights are in there, feeding sticks are ready. Rubbish. Photo booth bloke is putting his poles up. He's putting his stuff out here as well. There's also fireworks. There's a firework man. Look, someone's putting a marquee up or something over there. So, oh, it's raining. I'm not staying out here too long, but this is the Orangey. That's where they're eating and stuff. This is just the entrance. I did park there to empty because you're not supposed to park around here because it stops the guests going in and out to the main hotel, and it's raining, so I'm coming back in now. No outside shots. So this is a ceremony room. This is where they carry out any ceremonies. They can have it outside as well, but obviously it's raining. So this is a ceremony room. I've just taken a little walk around in the rain. So that's an arch. I don't know what it's called, technically what it's called, but it's not an arch. And obviously this is where the ceremony took place earlier on today. And this is just the hotel which we've been through before, right? So we're just walking through. This is the restaurants here. That's where the restaurant is tonight. In there. It's about 7:15, I think. That's the main road out. And this is like a lounge area. People can come here and just lounge. Then we come into another lounge area. Dog looks happy. And reception. Yes. So I just met a professional dog walker. And the firework man I know. Rocket is called the company. I know him. Didn't recognise him. Recognise the logo. So he's outside setting up for his fireworks actually. Over there he's setting it up on the marquee, he's setting up his fireworks. That's a shot for a long way. Everyone's got in, there's a mirror move, the love letters being moved. So the usual suspects, Freedom Sticks, FBT Vertus CS-1000, combi stand, ADJ Pocket Pro heads, XMG DJ 15. Got it on the cake right now. So this is from my view. The mirror man's over here. The mirror man. He's got costumes. The mirror man. my rubbish. I've got nowhere to put my rubbish, unfortunately. So behind the scenes like XMG DJ 15, mixdecks, controller, anyone, control for the sticks, switch box, rubbish, cable, and I'll put the mats down. It's raining outside, I've got it really wet. All the rubbish is behind me today. Last time I was here was in the corner, but not today. So I've got to catch up with the bride and groom, find out about the first dance, etc. So they're just sitting in, the bar's over there. Food's there, but I think it's a barbecue outside. The photographer ready. We're going to do Stuart and his mum, then the first dance. Then it's going to be food, then it'll be fireworks. So that was Stuart's and Yvonne's wedding celebration. It was a miserable day to get married or do anything. It was raining all day mainly. It did stop a little bit later on in the evening, but started again. In fact, it was the first time this year that it rained while I'm unloading. And they had fireworks by a company called Rocket, who I knew. I didn't recognise the guy first, but when I started chatting to him, I said, I know who you are, because I met him when I did a wedding fair a few years back in Leicester for a company called I Do magazine, and he was setting up fireworks. It was a miserable night for the fireworks. They also had a magic mirror and love letters. Apparently during the meal they had a bagpipe. Remember, there was a sort of a Scottish flavour. There were kilt wearers, and obviously there was a list to play of songs which I went through, the ones that I thought were appropriate. And what I took a video of was that when they did the like special dances, I can't remember what it's called, it's escaping now, the Gay Gordons and something else, I can't remember, and only about I'd say it's four couples, or maybe three. I didn't bother with the other two. There's four in total. As I saw, the enthusiasm wasn't really there. I just did the two and left it. And there's a place called Ansty Hall, A-N-S-T-Y. I didn't do much videoing around the grounds because it was piddling wet. I went inside the hotel and ceremony room, etc., but I didn't do much on the outside like I normally do because I say it was a bit damp and wet. So that was theirs. That's done. And they had a little one. In fact, it's the first time ever I've seen a professional dog walker. They had a little dog and they paid someone to look after it. It's the first time I've ever come across that. Have you? I know they've advertised it and stuff. I've seen it, professional dog walkers, but the first time I've seen it at a wedding, she was looking after their little dog. So they had a dog walker, they had fireworks, a magic mirror. Magic mirror is quite a big magic mirror actually. A lot of costumes. They also had a lot of costumes. And the love letters, sparklers. They had sparklers as well, and the evening buffet was a barbecue. So yeah, so that was that really. So hope you enjoyed it. It wasn't a lot of video to show you. The first dance and the mum dance, or the mum dance first dance, and the Scottish dancing really. So that's it. Take care. Any comments you can put down the bottom there. It was a normal kit. I didn't put my cable mats down because I had to go back to the car, and I would have got piddling wet going and piddling wet coming back. So it was pretty dark down that end, but no one really came and next to the stand. One girl did, like the first verbal request came in for like 11:15. So anyway, that's it. Take care. Tutty byes.